afternoon. Hello. So I'm doing one question if you're interested today, and it is discounted. Instead of 33.33, it's 22.22. Yep, that's right. One question. So welcome in. Come on in. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can answer. Figured I'd make it cheaper because a lot of you are just looking for a quick answer to something. A lot of you are looking just to get some clarity with something. So again, it is not a reading, but it is for a quick answer. Not a yes or no. Um, if you want to do a yes or no, that's $15. You can do a yes or no for $15, but a regular answer with a little clarity is $22.22. All right, so we'll see where we go from here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes. I see 4 of you in. Thank you so much. Hi, Lindsay. So, Lindsay, it's going to be a yes or no is 15.15, or a answer with a little more clarity is 22.22. Hi, Bree. How are you? Hey, Treese. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Hello, lovely lady. Hello, Mary. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. All right. Let me just grab my cards over here. I want to make sure I grab my cards. I got my glasses. So we're good. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Bree. It's nice to see you. It's been a minute, right? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yep. All right. So again, a yes or no question is 15.15, and a little bit more thorough answer for you would be 22.22. So it's kind of like a minimal answer and then or an extended answer. Also, if anybody's in need of a mini read, it is 44.44. 44.44 for a mini read if you're interested. So Lindsay, yep, 15.15 for a yes or no, 22.22 for a little bit more of an answer, and 44.44 for a mini read. Hi, Juliet, gorgeous, how are you? Hello, 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 Leo. Hi, a pretty girl, what's going on? Hey, beautiful Lindsay. Yeah, Cash App is available, or PayPal. Hey, Leslie. Hi, Bibis. How you doing on your day off? I just went to the store. It's raining here. I just went to the store to get Frankie's ham and bread. Yeah, raining. So you guys, grab me today because my grandson will be here tonight, which means I won't be on tomorrow. I might be on in the evening if he goes to sleep early. I'll sneak on. Sure, Bibi. Absolutely, thank you. Sure. And you could do Cash App or PayPal, whatever works for you, or Zelle, whatever works for you. Appreciate it, Bibi. Oh my gosh. Jesus. You were doing a lot of work, too. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Lindsay, you can put down Zelle for people, too. They can use my Zelle. They can pay through Zelle. I don't know how many people have that. They can also pay through Zelle. And Bibi, I think with Zelle, they just have to put my phone number in, right? Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Is it raining where you are? Is it raining where you are, Bobby? Just the phone number, yep. So Lindsay, Zelle, Z-E-L-L, Z-E-L-L, it's a direct link to my bank. So they can pay through Zelle by just putting my phone number in, the 609. Again, it's 609-733-2986. They can use Zelle. Yeah, it's bank to bank. Yep. So Leslie, if you need to make any payments to me, use your Zelle, because I got the Zelle working now. So there'll be no issue. All you have to put in is my phone number, my area code and phone number. Yep, no fees. No fees. So I'm going to start using Zelle all the time. So everybody, check it out. If you know you're going to need readings, try Zelle. Thank you, Juliet. Love you too. Be right back. Need a copy. Okay. You can just type it in. 609-733-2986. And it's Zelle. Z-E-L-L. If people have Zelle, they already know what that is, so you don't have to worry. Oh, you're walking good. I can't go for a walk today. It's raining. I walk with an umbrella. My luck is start lightning. All right, so who's signing up today? If you have a yes or no question, 1515. If you want a more in-depth answer, it's 2222. And then a more in-depth answer would be a mini read at 4444. Okay. Okay, Bob. Please let Bibi know when you make the payment. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. Perfect. That's what we're going to be doing besides, well, Cash App's going to be a problem too, because they're going to end up sending me one of those 1099 Gs too. So eventually I'm going to just go all Zelle, so be prepared. Really, Juliet? Wow. It's humid here today, muggy and humid. Okay, Lynn, you paid for a question? And you sent it to where? PayPal or Zelle or Cash App? And which question did you pay for? The 1515 or the 2222? PayPal? Did you send 1515 or 2222? Did you do for a yes or no? Or did you do for a little bit more in depth? Okay, so a yes or no. Okay. All right, Lynn, you can type your question. You can type your question. Thank you, Lindsay. Almost lost you. Almost lost you when I touched the screen. What's that? I missed something. You have to make sure your mama doesn't get anxiety or stressed out. Oh, me. Let you know when you make a payment. You're having a meeting. Oh, great, great. That's right, Bibi. I'm like, what? Yes. Yes, Miss Daisy, please do. My phone number is listed right there below your comment. Yep, and if you want just a yes or no answer, it's 1515. And if you would like a little more in depth, it's 2222. Like if your question needs an explanation. Then, Wi-Fi froze, can't hear you. Can you hear me now? I need you to type your question. I will have Bibi, can you type to Lynn since she can't hear? Tell Lynn you'll give her the answer. Type her question, and you'll give her the answer. I can't type one here. Hi, Cranky. I would think it did, Lindsay. I would think so. Yeah, just type on here for Lynn to type her question. She said she can't hear. I don't know what your question is. I'm waiting for you to type your question. Type your question, Lynn. Oh, you can hear now. Okay, great. I was going to have Bibi text you and type you. Is your insurance going to approve your appeal for surgery? I get yes. I get yes. I feel like a doctor is filing an appeal. It feels like somebody in the medical field is the one that's sending in the appeal. Is it not approved because something's out of network, or is it not approved because they're saying something's not necessary? Because I feel like a doctor's overriding that. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense, Lynn? Does that make sense to you, Lynn, what I just said? I don't know if there's a delay here for you, Lynn, but does that make sense, what I just said? Right, because it's not, your doctor that you're choosing is not in network, correct? Okay, that's what they're saying. Okay. Yeah. I'll bet Bibi can back that question up too. Bibi, I do think that she'll get approved when the doctor tries to override that for her surgery to be done out of network. Exactly. Exactly. See, Bibi said yes too. Yeah. Bibi, you got your candle burning? Okay, who else paid for a question? Please let my mods know who else paid for a question. Exactly, yeah, it'll take a little longer for sure. Oh, good, Bibi. Okay, who else has a question? Who else is going to do a question today? Can't beat the prices. You're welcome, Lynn. Be patient. It's going to feel like it's taking forever, but it'll be approved. You definitely want to go with your specialist. Definitely want to go with somebody who's familiar. Yeah. Here too, Lindsay. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. As much as we pay in this country, we shouldn't even have to pay for health care. Shouldn't even have to pay for it. Yeah, it will feel like it's taken forever. Absolutely. It could be even a month or two. Yep. Yeah. Your doctor will write what the necessity is about that. Who else is getting a question today? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pull a card here. What do they call it when you do that for the room? Collective. I'm gonna pull a collective here. Get a collective message for you guys. I'm gonna get a collective message. Okay, Renata, please do. So a collective message right now for the room in general. Some of you are basing things on luck. Some of you are hoping and praying that, like, something's going to change. You're waiting for the shoe to drop, or you're waiting for a result, perhaps, maybe an answer. That makes sense with Lynn wanting an approval. But I feel like there's also somebody definitely is trying to take it easy today, so to speak. Take it easy, like taking your time, doing things slowly. Somebody may be taking a gamble or a risk as well in here. Somebody may be taking a gamble or a risk, or somebody's willing to take a gamble or a risk where love is concerned. It's kind of like you're going to have this spiritual illumination. You're going to have this feeling of, I want to say, when I say light, I mean a feeling of knowing. This feeling of just knowing what's happening with either someone, with a situation, or with something that you're definitely concerned about. You're going to have this feeling of knowing, and you're going to know that it's the right thing, or it's the right thing to do. It's going to make sense to you. That's a collective message. So that's for anyone who comes in later, who watches this later. You know, I had trouble finding the button to watch live chat yesterday, to replay the live chat. But I had to mess around a little bit on the computer. So does anybody else, when you're going to my page and you want to replay a video, are you finding it easy to turn on the live chat? Because I was a little confused. YouTube's making a lot of changes. After August 31st, you're not going to be able to put a link in your shorts, like to take you to TikTok or whatever. They're not going to allow you to do that. A lot of people are just using the YouTube platform to get people to go to other sites like Instagram or whatever. And YouTube's cracking down on that. But they are going to allow you to put in your bio somewhere certain options for you to choose from, like if you're working with a particular sponsor or something like that. Yeah, it changed, right? It doesn't automatically come up. You have to push a button. You think it's easier? Ooh. The gateway you mentioned yesterday, is that like a weekend out is planning? Would that be soon? Did you pay $15.15 or did you pay $22.22? Which did you pay? Did you pay to my Zelle, Renata? Did you use my Zelle? I'm using Zelle. Did you use my Zelle? You just put my phone number in Zelle and make the payment that way? Oh, PayPal. Okay. Do you have Zelle, Renata? For next time, do you have Zelle? Okay, so yours is a yes or no. Yours is only a yes or no. If you wanted the more in-depth answer, then that would have been the 2222. 1515 is just the yes or no. 4444 is a mini. Okay, please, from now on, use Zelle. Just put my phone number in, which Lindsay has listed. The 609-733-2986. It should be on here. Oh, okay, Nina. Okay, so back to your question. You're asking me, that gateway that I mentioned yesterday, is that like a weekend out? His planning, would that be soon? So there's two questions. Is that like a weekend out? And then his planning, would that be soon? So which do you want to know? Again, for the 2222, I could answer both of that. But you asked for a yes or no question. So if it's not for the weekend, that would be a no. And then if it's, would that be soon, if that was yes. So that's two answers, Renata. That's two questions in one. I know it's hard to type the question because it's kind of like we're just talking and that's how you would say it, but it is one question, yes or no, 1515. So I'll answer your first question. Your first question says that I mentioned about a gateway. Is that like a weekend out? A getaway? And I feel like it's more like an overnight. So I'm going to say no, it's not a weekend. It's more like an overnight. It could be like 1 night and 2 days. But that answer would be no. It's not like a weekend. The answer would be no. Okay. So send the difference through Zelle, please. Please send the difference through Zelle. Please only use Zelle. If you don't have Zelle, you can use my PayPal, but I prefer you to use Zelle. All right, so Renata, so yes, for the first question, again, as we just spoke, and I said, no, I don't feel like it's a weekend. I don't feel like it's a weekend. I feel like it's more like a long overnight. In other words, not a rush back. It could be like leave Friday night kind of thing and come back Saturday afternoon, or leave Saturday afternoon and come back Sunday. It could be like that. And as far as soon goes, it feels like this is before Christmas. Yes, it is before Christmas, whatever your soon means. My soon is usually 2 to 3 weeks or months. 2 to 3 is what I'm hearing. So between 2 and 3 weeks or 2 and 3 months. So that's now, between now and November, or it is in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But I feel like he's wanting to make these plans. I don't feel like you'll agree if he says to you, hey, Renata, let's get a hotel room for tonight in your local area. I don't feel like you do that. I don't feel like that's how you want your first time with him to be. I don't feel like that. Okay. Hi, Tammy. All right, Leslie, did you send in? Leslie, did you send in for one question or a mini? If you did, send it through Zelle. I know you have Zelle, so send it through Zelle, please. If you don't use friends and family through PayPal, please pay an additional $5 to pay it through goods and services. Tammy for a mini? Perfect. Perfect. Tammy, coming up. All right, Tammy, what would you like your mini to be on, please? Tammy, what would you like your mini to be on? Tammy, what would you like your mini to be on? Just so you know, all the zodiac sign readings are up for the month of September. Okay, make sure you do it through Zelle, Leslie. Do it through Zelle. Just put my phone number in. My phone number is linked right here. It's highlighted from Lindsay. Put the 609-733-2986. Put that phone number in, and it'll work fine this time, Leslie, because my Zelle is set up now. Thank you, Teresa. I'm going to start making the monthlies a little bit shorter so that you just don't get bored watching them. Kind of be more direct. Tammy? Where are you, Tammy? Where's Tammy? Where's Tammy? Tammy wants a mini. Does she say what she wants it on? Tammy. Renata, you sent the difference. Thank you. Okay, Tammy's got the mini. Perfect. Now just, Tammy, what you want your mini on. Oh, thanks, Linz. Yes. Yes, and... Huh? I need to know what you want your mini on. It just says yes, and... A general, what you need to know. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, we'll take these two first that fell out. All right, Tammy, your mini begins now. Mini is about 8 to 10 cards at the most. All right, Tammy. You're going to experience a lot of giving and receiving between either you and your partner or you and somebody in the work area. It's kind of like giving your time and attention to something, and you're going to receive the same back. Tammy, be careful not to allow yourself to go back to old behaviors, old thoughts, because old behaviors, old thoughts will only put you in a spiral, which will also create a false sense of reality to you. Be careful of temptations. Be careful of thinking just one. Okay, there's no such thing as just one. Okay, next question comes up. Comment comes up is this change that's about to happen to you right now. They're talking about this change, and this is more so against in your work area. This change is something a little bit different than what you're used to. This is going to be still in the circle of medical, but it's a little bit different. It's actually going to give you a better stand, a better platform. It's going to enhance not only your resume, but it's going to enhance your abilities. It's also going to classify you as certified, as titled. Whatever it is that you're searching for emotionally or mentally, it is within you already. It's like it's within you. You don't have to find it in somebody else. It's within you. It feels like there's a need for you to play games at home. And when I say play games, it could be a card game. It could be 500 Rummy. It could be solitaire, but it feels more so like with your partner. There's like a need to do that, whether it's Monopoly. I don't know what you're playing, but there's a like a board game or a card game. It's like for this weekend, like it's something to do, something to just break the routine up. I feel like they're showing me your biggest goals are to get a home, to own a home, and I feel like that's coming within the next couple of years, maybe 1 to 2 years at the most. Where you're at currently, yes, you are going to stay there for another term or another season. Somebody may feel that they're not being heard or listened to. It could be you, it could be your partner. But it may feel like they're not understanding you clearly. Sometimes it's needs to be shortened. Something that you're saying to your partner or they're saying to you needs to be shortened a little bit so that it's not so heavy, so thick, so deep, so that it can be understood and accepted and appreciated. There's this restlessness that you have, and I just felt that even in my chest. There's this restlessness that you have, waiting, wanting things to come sooner or faster. I feel like besides the job where the training is concerned, I feel like you're going to hear from somebody else too in reference to employment. I think you're going to have a choice or decision to make, whether to stay and wait for this training certification thing or whether to take this other job. It is going to be your personal choice. I can't say where you're going to lean on that one. It feels like in the workplace previously somebody kept cutting corners and you didn't like that, or somebody wasn't scheduling or handling the schedule the way they should have. You have the Seven of Cups, which talks about wishful thinking. It also talks about temptations. So with these cups, it's like alcohol. So please be careful. Please be careful. Avoid that. Okay, then you have the Ten of Wands, which talks about putting your needs first. It talks about you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of weight on your shoulders right now. It's like you're waiting for an answer from someone in reference to help or helping you in a situation. That feels very positive coming through. I don't know if there's a birthday coming up. I don't know if there's a celebration coming up, but there's something where gifts are involved that you're going to be attending. The Two of Cups comes up, which talks about romance, partnership, connection. It talks about things getting much better with you and your partner. It talks about there may have been a small argument, a small disagreement or whatever, but it's also saying that it's nothing to invest in. It's nothing to worry about. It's actually silly sometimes. It's usually silly. The universe is going to share a secret with you very soon. The secret has to do with truth and fairness in reference to work or employment. There's going to be something that comes to you either through email, phone call, text, or whatever with some clarity. Some clarity. And also a protocol that you're going to follow. Be careful of the Five of Swords around for the next couple of days, especially when we're going to get into Mercury retrograde in the like the 22nd or 21st or whatever. We're going to get into the Mercury retrograde, so be careful of self-destruction. Be careful of relapses. Be careful of arguments, unnecessary arguments. Be careful of power struggles. This will definitely, during the retrograde, it may pique your anxiety a little bit, but learn to do your breath works like I showed you, and that will take you immediately out of that panic attack, that fight or flight mode, that anxiety. There's going to be a renewal of something, whether it's your registration for your car, whether it's your insurance, whether it's your renter's insurance, whatever it is, something about a renewal is coming up for you. I also feel like money is okay, but it's going to get better. I feel like it's okay, but it's going to get better. I also feel like I keep hearing you need to keep going with the fruits and the vegetables. But you do have to put like some carbs into your body. Not a lot, but some carbs into your body. It's like you're not eating enough. Like a piece of toast in the morning just isn't enough. It's like a piece of toast, and then you don't have nothing till dinner. That's not enough. That's not enough. You're putting your body in starvation mode because you're not getting the balance that you need. Please try to do a balance, whether it's fats and whether it's carbs and whether it's fruits and vegetables and things of that nature, and like brands and stuff like that. I'm feeling like that's very important for you to focus on proper nutrition. Um, I also feel like not letting your legs or ankles or feet get weak. Like continue to do your exercises slowly, rotating your ankle. They're showing me like taking your ankle like this and going like this with your ankle, like rotating. They're showing me rotating your ankle. So be careful. Make sure your shoes are fitting comfortably. They're also talking about maybe your back is hurting today, or your back might be sore today. But I feel like that's because you're not stretching properly before you start doing exercises. So make sure you're doing your proper stretches first to limber up before you do any exercises. All in all, the rest of 2023 is going to be no stress for you. Everything's going to start to just come naturally without effort, without even trying. So that is your mini. How do you like it? Okay, payment, you have a question? Did you pay the 15 or did you pay the 22? 15.15 or 22.22? Hi, Bobby. Bobby's back. Okay. Sorry, I was in a trance, kind of. I couldn't see. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Hello. Hello, girl. Nice to see you again. It's so nice to see you again. Great, Tammy. It looked really great. I see once you start working, the rest of the year just falls through like butter. It's just like butter. It just falls through like butter. No more stress. No more stress. No arguments. No fights. No breakups. No nothing. I see smooth sailing. I feel like you're going to put up a tree this year. I do feel like you're going to put up a Christmas tree. It may not be real big. It might be a tabletop, but I still see you're going to put one up. And it feels like it has angels hanging on it and birds and like things from nature on it. Interesting. So payment, if you're here, tell me what you paid. Tell me if you paid the 15.15 or you paid the 22.22, so I know whether it's a yes or no question, or a little more in-depth question, or it's a mini read 44.44. I don't know if there's a delay here or what, but nobody's responding. Payment, are you here? Payment. Payment. Leslie, you have a question? Leslie, you have a question? Type your question, Leslie. Is it a yes or no question? What did you send? 15? Let me know what you guys sent. 15.15 or 22.22. Okay, payment, but you sent money in, right? Oh, I thought you made a payment. Oh, I'm sorry. Lindsay had your name down. I'm sorry. Lindsay, what's the list, Lindsay? Leslie, did you send for a question? Hi, payment. I hope you have a great day at work. I'm not looking at my text messages right now, you guys, so if you have a question, please type it. So, Leslie, was it a yes or no? Did you pay for the 1515? Yes or no? Or did you pay the 2222? Leslie, which one did you pay? Yes or no? Or the 2222? I don't know what 2015 is, but it's 2222. I don't know what 2015 is. What does that mean? What does 2015 mean? Bibi? Bibi. What does she mean? Okay, so your yes or no question is 1515, and your more extended question answer would be 2222. So I'm confused. Okay, Bobby sent 2222. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, Leslie, what's your question? Yes or no question? I got you. I got you. Yes or no question? Go ahead. Go ahead with your yes or no question. Oh, Bibi, because she said, am I getting closer to hearing from the interview for... Oh, okay. Are you getting closer to hearing from the interview? Hearing from the interview? Oh, boy. Okay. The website's down? Bibi just sent me a payment through it. I don't know why a website would be down. Bibi just sent money through Zelle. The answer is yes. It is getting closer. The answer is yes. It is getting closer. Yes, it is getting closer. Yes. Yes, it is soon. It should be probably around the end of August. The last week in August. Maybe before that, and because I'm hearing 3, so 3 days or 3 weeks. 3 days or 3 weeks. 3, number 3. 3 days or 3 weeks. The answer is yes. Yes, Leslie, yes. Okay, Bobby, you have a question, and then I'll do BB's mini. Bobby, you can type your question. Is it a yes or no question? Is it oh, no, you did 2222. I saw it. Okay. So, you could type your question, Bobby. Oh, that's weird. Your bank website. But even if you go through Zelle, even Zelle itself, because Zelle should be up. You should have been able to log into your Zelle account. So, Bobby, type your question. You're up. Oh, something just happened with Zelle? Oh, boy. That ain't good. Oh, boy. They say a lot of stuff's going to be going down. That's why they said even the stock market's going to have trouble, too. Bobby, did you type your question? Bobby, you asked a question? can only use Zelle inside bank apps. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be the storms. What's in my work future? I mean, without doing a full reading, just answering a question like that, it's kind of I don't understand what exactly you're wanting to know, like what's in it. Like, do you mean are you going to stay in the same jobs? Do you mean let me just answer to what I hear. So as far as work goes, in one aspect, it feels like you want to do just one job. It feels like you want to do just one job. But I feel like there's a balance between both because either one isn't giving you everything that you need. Neither one of these two jobs are either not they're not either giving you the hours that you need or you're not making enough money what you need. I feel like where the pharmacy job is concerned, I don't feel like you're really wanting to leave there. Yeah, it can be sticky situation sometimes, uncomfortable a little bit, but you focus out more on the patients, clients, customers, more so than anybody else. And that's what gets you through the day. I also feel like there may be a different pharmacy that you decide to go to that offers more money. It may be more of a CVS rather than like a Rite Aid. I also feel like where the bistro is concerned, that feels more like never knowing what to expect there. It feels like it's almost like never knowing what to expect. But at the same time, the clientele again is the regulars, so to speak, is what makes it convenient and good for you. I don't feel like there's a big change where work is coming for you. I don't feel like there's a big change. If anything, I feel like more hours may be offered to you. Somebody may be leaving Rite Aid or not being able to work their shift anymore or whatever, and they may need you to fill in more hours, is what I'm hearing. But I don't feel a whole lot of change around you. I feel like, I don't know if it's that I don't know what it is about the bistro keeps coming up. Like either somebody there is really pressing you or pressuring you. I don't know if it's, I don't feel like you want to leave there. I feel like the money is too good. When it's good, it's good. I just feel like there's clicks. There's clicks everywhere. There's clicks at Rite Aid. There's clicks at everywhere. Everywhere there's clicks. And I feel like you just keep your head out of the water, meaning stay away from all the drama, the gossip. And I feel like things will go a lot better for you. Things will go a lot better. Does that any of that make sense? A career move. Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like you'll leave the Rite Aid and go to a different pharmacy. It could even be a private owned pharmacy, something that pays more. But I definitely feel that's a very big option for you. And I think it's an opportunity. It's going to present itself very soon. Before the end of this year, I do feel like you're looking elsewhere because you're very good at what you do. I feel like you're looking elsewhere, but I don't feel like it's the bistro changing. I feel like it's more the pharmacy. Yes, I hope that helps. Yeah, bistro is going to get better. Money's going to get better there. The money is definitely going to get better there. It's going to pick up very soon. I want to say September, October, especially September, it's going to start getting busier again. It seems like people slacked off for a while or stayed back for a while, but I feel like by September, more and more is going to start coming in. So it is going to get much busier. Yes. I hope that helps. Bibi, is it raining outside? Because it sure sounds like it. Okay, Bibi, what did you want your mini on? Yeah, that was on one card message, Lindsay. Yeah, it was from Carl that Carl didn't use it. Yep, that's for one card message. Yeah, I still have that on hold, Lindsay. Oh, no wonder I can hear it. Lindsay, Bibi, where are you for your, what do you want your mini on? Bibi? Yeah, I definitely, they need a change in management. They definitely do. I don't see that happening soon. I don't see a change in management at the bistro happening anytime soon. But yes, I still have one free to give away, um, that Dina purchased. Dina actually made the purchase, and it was going to be for Carl, and then he was gone. So I was going to wait today again to see if I saw him. Remember, I said I was going to wait to see if he came on today, and I don't see him, so I guess he can't have it. Somebody else will get it. You hang in there, Bobby. I'm telling you, it's going to get better. It is going to get better. General, whatever spirit wants you to know. Okay. All right, Bibi. Put this phone down. All right, General. General for Bibi. A general for Bibi. All right, Bibi. All right, Bibi. A general coming up. Bibi, it's like you have magical guidance. There's like magical guidance around you. It's like if only you would open your eyes, you would see. You would see what's surrounding you. You have angels protecting and rescuing you all the time. I also feel like boundaries are things that you really need to work on. You really need to work on boundaries. Um, it feels like you've been taken for a ride. That's what I keep hearing. You've been taken for a ride. People like to take advantage of you, right? Don't they? The problem is you like to please people too much. You go overboard in a lot of areas and make unnecessary stress for yourself. The magical of this guidance that's coming for you is clarity. You need to take time out so that you can enjoy and do the things that you want to do right now, because soon your time is going to be occupied by helping again another person who's going to take you for a ride. They're going to offer a commitment to you. This person is going to offer a commitment to you. And this is going to throw you and your routine out the window, so to speak. It's going to really take a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. I feel like you're going to have a lack of confidence in the situation where this person is concerned. You're going to have doubts. But you're going to have to choose to believe in the person, in the situation, in the relationship, in order for this to work. If you focus on the things that this person did in the past, when your trust issues get heightened, you're going to push this person away. It's going to take a lot of courage on your part through your magical guidance that you're going to get through these angels, but it's going to take a lot of courage. It's like I don't know, be careful, because it might feel like there's a lot of wasp around, or bees around, or darkness around, or fear around, or ghosts around, or It's like a scary setting, so to speak. Like you won't know what to expect from this person at times. They're saying to look out into the night sky and observe, like the constellations, especially the ones that are shining back at you. Observe and watch the messages that roll in for them. Family is a very important thing to you, and family is going to be pretty demanding in the month of September especially. September and October, and then December is going to put a lot of pressure on you. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with the holidays. Start working on a creative project, things that you can make in a DIY or whatever and create to give people for the holiday, to save yourself a lot of money, but yet it is creative, it's from your heart, and it's hard work. Start working on that now. It feels like you'll need to make 6 of them. Forgiveness is really important, and that's something you're still working on. Be careful not to be a target of judgment. Somebody may make you a target of judgment. It's time to let go of what's hard to forget. Who treated you the way they did? You got to release. You got to release that. Friendships are going to be very important, and you're also going to have the 2 of Swords. You're going to have someone that you're going to cut out. It's like you can't. It's like even when the phone rings or whatever, you already start getting overwhelmed before you even answer the phone. You're like, oh, I know what this is going to be about. It's always the same shit. It's important to acknowledge your grief through the drops of your tears. Understand what each teardrop stands for. It's going to take a lot of thought on your part. An analysis, so to speak. But once you realize what each teardrop represents, then you're going to be able to heal. Something is definitely going to inspire you or encourage you to show up more, to do more. And that could be at work. It's like you're showing up, so to speak. Like, I don't mean you always have to go in there. I'm talking about just showing up for work. It's talking about you always taking on the overload or clearing up the overload or catching up everything. You're very much appreciated at your job. Very well respected at your job. Very much seniority at your job. You have an important purpose. But it's time to stop playing things safe all the time. You play things safe. You've always felt a little different than everybody else. Sometimes life got in the way of your happiness. It's like every thought that you've ever felt was a calling, so to speak. Maybe you weren't always sure what it meant or what you were supposed to do. But that light of your inner self, your inner knowing, it says to embark on a new task while embracing a positive attitude doing it. Stay strong and focused on what you're doing. There's going to be diversions along the way, things that are going to distract you. But each one of those diversions is designed to fuel you with the gift of experience, with the gift of strength, with the gift of knowledge. That's what your soul requires in order for you to complete your mission. The next message that comes up for you: to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion instead of judgment. this person that you're going to be dealing with, they're going to teach you how to embrace the dark. They're going to teach you how to embrace the dark. Because you're going to end up shining your light through their darkness. You're going to show someone, once again, how the light can bring them out of that darkness in no time. Your path now is being redirected to where it should be. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. It was just a little off course. You were just a little off course, but things are going to start to fall into place. You are going to continue to get more messages and signs. You're going to have feelings and emotions that are going to make sense to you about what's going on. You will be warned from spirit when the time comes when your person is about to show up. It's not going to be when you get that feeling and you're just like, I feel like they're closer, I feel like they're coming. The day that you're not feeling anything is the day that they're showing up. And that's your mini. That is your mini. That is a beautiful, intense, God, where did these words come from? A beautiful, intense meaning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anybody else got one question, yes or no? Need an answer a little bit more in depth, or you need a mini read for 4444? Let me know. I gotta mail my daughter's birthday card today, so I don't forget. This rain, I gotta go out and do that. You got it, Bibi. That was a beautiful message. Thanks, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa, so much. Teresa, how's that other girl doing? Remember that other girl that was giving me healing or something? How's she doing? Is she doing okay? I don't know why I'm thinking about her. Is she doing okay? Yeah, it's a nice message. I'm glad there was nothing bad coming. All I saw was appreciation. I saw you putting up some boundaries and protecting yourself. And I saw you putting light in the darkness in so many places. That's amazing. Even for me. So thanks, Bibi. Even for me, it showed. I'm glad. Tell her I asked about her, please. Tell her I send her love, light, and blessings. I forgot her name. I know you'll say it, I'll remember, but I forgot her name for a minute. But what a sweet, she is a sweet person. Very sweet person. No, Bibi. Oh, Val. Okay. Wow. Well, yeah, tell her I was asking about her. Now that you said her name, I feel like her energy is good. I don't know if she just changed a job or has something going on about a job, or she's just going to get a job, or something about a job is coming up for her. One question, what do I send? You have one question, honey? Bobby, go ahead and you can just answer the question, Bobby. Go ahead, because I had a free thing to give from Carl anyway. So you know what, Bobby? I'll pick you and just ask your question. You don't have to send anything. I'll use Carl's. He had a free thing from D. So Dina had sent in a payment. So tell me, it wasn't enough for a mini, but it is definitely enough for a good question. So go ahead. Ask your question, Bobby. You don't have to send nothing. You could take the free one that's here. Just type your question. No, Denise. If you don't have Zelle, I'll take the PayPal. I'll take the Cash App. I prefer Cash App before PayPal, but if you don't have Zelle, but I prefer the Zelle. I prefer Zelle, but Zelle is down right now, so you have to go through your bank app in order to do Zelle. Otherwise, yeah, you can do Cash App. Third on the list is PayPal. So first Zelle, then Cash App, then PayPal. Or Super Chat after that. Yes, you've definitely been through a lot. Absolutely, with flying colors. Yeah, you can use Cash App now. Absolutely. I'm going to start using Zelle, and that's it. Okay, did Bobby type a question? Oh, you said 2222. You want me to refund it? You want me to refund you? You want me to refund you, Bobby? I know, he was getting it free. If he wants me to refund it, I will. If he wants to save it, I will. Whatever he wants to do. He probably sent it through Zelle. Great, Lindsay. You have to hook your checking account up to it, and you have to go through your banks. You have to have your mobile bank app. Bobby, type your question and let me know if you want me to refund you or credit you so that you have it for the next one. Save his question for a later date. Okay. Oh, it's working. Great. Great. Zelle is back up working, you guys. Leslie, Zelle is now working. Leslie, Zelle is now working. All right.
Do you know the U.S. solar company's nasty?
Is Sunny moving closer? Is Sunny moving closer? Moving closer as in living conditions or moving closer like to you as far as relationship goes? Because I feel like you're talking about, are you talking about relationship? Perfect, payment. Thank you. Let me know if you're sending 15 for a yes or no or the 2222. Thanks, Bobby. Thank you so much. My grandson's coming, so I'm going to spend it on him. Thank you so much. I could cry right now. Thank you so much, Bobby. So, Bobby, thank you so much. Bobby, do you mean as far as physically moving closer to you, like to another place to live? Or do you mean coming closer to you on an emotional level? Okay. Because I get it. Are you talking about emotional level, Bobby? Thank you, Bobby. Are you talking about an emotional level? Because I feel like there's a lot of pleasure and happiness between the two of you. I feel like there's an achievement coming because you have the Sun card. So I definitely get with the Sun card that there's an achievement between the two of you, like you're getting over this hurdle that was there. Are you talking about emotionally coming closer? Yeah. When you ask me, is he moving closer, you mean physically in another home? Because I don't feel like he's going to stay where he was. I don't feel like he's going to, I'm going to answer it both ways. Emotionally, he's getting closer to you. Emotionally, he's beginning to trust the situation. As far as physically moving, I do feel like he wants to get to a different area. He is trying to come to a certain area. It's still not like right next door, but I do feel like he is trying to come to closer to the area, if that makes any sense to you. There's a balance that's being created there, and I feel like he's trying to take off a chain, so to speak. There's a chain that was holding him down or back. There was some type of responsibility or obligation, something that he felt obligated to, but he's getting tired of something. It's like he needs a little bit more of his own space. So I do feel like he is changing location as well. But as far as the part between the two of you, I feel like there's going to be progress in the relationship, in the communication. I feel like you're going to start doing more things together, going more places together. Something's coming out. And yeah, locally. Yes. Yes, so that is the answer that I got. I hope that helps. Yeah, I got both. I answered what I felt on both levels, because I feel like there was a lot of space between the two of you. Not so good space before between the two of you. It was like hit and miss all the time, but I think it's going to get better. I feel like his ex puts a lot of pressure on him, or there's a lot of pressure in his mind about his ex as well. I feel like he doesn't want to cross that bridge again. He does not want to cross the bridge again with his ex. He does not want to cross that bridge again. I don't know what exact location. I don't have a location for you, but it does feel like it is closer to you. It does feel like it is closer to you. Did you get to hear everything that I said? No physical area. Physical area. If you name some towns, I can tell you when you name the towns, but I can't tell you just off the top of my head like that. I can't tell you Newark or New Brunswick. I can't tell you Patterson. I can't tell you Freehold. I need you can tell me, give me 3 choices or something like that, and I can tell you which one feels strong for him to go to, but I can't come up with the names myself. I can't, because I don't know the names. It feels like wherever he's moving to, there's other people either in this home, whether it's renting a room or whether it's an apartment house renting a space. But that's what it feels like. It's either renting a room or an apartment house renting a space. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. If you want to ask me different towns, Bobby, you can ask me different towns and I can tell you which one sounds right to me. If you want to do that, you can. You can ask me different towns. But there's also a change in your relationship with him as well, for the better. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Payman. Okay. So, Payman, hold on one second. Bobby, do you have a town that you want to ask me about different towns? Hey, Flo. What's going on, Flo? Missed you. Yeah, which town? Ask me 2 or 3 towns. Type 2 or 3 towns and I'll tell you where I feel it's at. Type 2 or 3 towns and I'll tell you where I feel it's at. Okay, Bobby. I'm glad you heard the part two about the relationship because I feel like before it's kind of like chasing your own tail. That's what I keep hearing, like chasing your own tail, but it's not going to stay like that. It is not going to stay like that. All right, payment, as far as your question goes, payment, what I'm getting for that is I'm getting no. I'm sorry, but I'm getting no because I feel like he had that opportunity, and I feel like that opportunity that he was supposed to have taken the chance on, but he always had free will, which is why it didn't come. But that same gut feeling that you have, knowing that he was meant for you, that it was meant for you to be together with him, I get that. But it's too far down the road where he's willing to make the changes. And at that point, you'll already have been with somebody else. And you're also going to hesitate when this other person comes and they want to be engaged to you and they want to marry you. You're going to be hesitant because you're always going to worry, did Jay or is Jay going to step up and do what he's supposed to do? So it's going to put you in a little bit of a panic mode, but you won't be able to deny your feelings for this new person. I don't feel like you and Jay, I understand what you're feeling, and that is because he has a connection with you. That is because there's chemistry there. That is because there's energy between the two of you, and you are in his thoughts. And you'll keep feeling his energy. When he thinks of you, you're going to feel that. And it's going to make you miss him more. And that's where you're at right now. You're missing him more. But as soon as somebody else turns around and starts coming towards you and offering attention and wanting to spend time with you and then wanting a relationship and commitment with you, you're going to have the two of swords there. You're going to have to cut one out. And I don't feel like you're going to cut out Jay because I feel like you're going to see that Jay needs to either shit or get off the pot. Jay's not doing what he needs to do. His children are always going to be his excuse to hold him back, kind of like what Leslie goes through with Nicholas. As much as he wants to be with you, he's not willing to sacrifice the family or the situation to do so. You're so welcome, Bobby. Um, so Payman, there is going to be communication between you and him. You absolutely are going to talk soon, but it's still going to leave you with an open-ended question. It's still going to leave you pretty much at a dead end. But you can keep the friendship and that communication because you do enjoy speaking with him. You do enjoy his company, but accept it for what it is. Payment. That's what I get. I hope that helps. Okay, Denise, type your question. You been working? I know you've been busy, Flo. I see it. Oh, you meant to North Brunswick out of New Brunswick. It's like right borderline. I don't think it's in the middle and heart of New Brunswick. It's not in the middle and heart of New Brunswick. It's closer to another town, but it could be still in New Brunswick, but it's closer to another town. It's like where I'm at. Well, let me use another excuse. It's kind of like where Florence is and Bordentown is, or where Trenton is and Bordentown is. It's like right on the outskirts. It's not in the middle of in the heart of Trenton by the Capitol and stuff. It's more like on South Broad Street, which is getting closer to Route 130 to get you down to Bordentown. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's not in the very middle of New Brunswick, not in the center, not in a real bad area. No, it's off that. It's like off the center. I hope that helps. Denise, type your question. Yeah, payment. I'm sure they will. I am sure they will. Just be free to it. Be open to it. Yeah, exactly. I get it. Okay, is he still upset with you? Okay. And you sent in did you send in for a 2222 or did you send in for a yes or no? Did you send in for a yes or no? Oh, 2222. Okay. So is Jacob still upset with you? I feel like he got really mad or really angry. It feels like, I don't know if he feels like you crossed him or he feels like you put him in his place. Somebody's feeling very standoffish right now between the two of you. I feel like I feel like at first he was mad as hell. I feel like he's calming down, so to speak. Yous will talk again. I'm hearing like within a week or 10 days or so, you will talk again. But I'm feeling like he didn't feel that you were right in the situation. He didn't feel that you were right in the situation. It I feel like there's another person involved here too. There's something about another person involved here too, and I don't know what that's showing me, but at the moment he didn't want to talk about nothing. He was done talking. But I feel like something's still going to be rehashed or something is still going to be clarified on your end. Like you're still going to make a point about something. You're going to stand up for yourself is what you're going to do. So that's what I get for you. You're going to stand up for yourself. Does that make sense? Oh, good, Bobby. Denise, does that make sense? Oh, good, Bobby. I'm glad it does. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Denise? Denise, where are you? Denise? Denise, where are you? Exactly, Payment. But right now, just focus. Thank you, Denise. Just focus, Payment, right now on just enjoying your own space, enjoying your time with yourself. I know it's hard, and as soon as that becomes easier for you, as soon as you're okay with being alone right now, and going to the gym and maybe even working at the gym and keeping yourself busier, as soon as you're finding peace and contentment with that is when this new person's going to come in. As long as you keep worrying about this new person, planning on this new person, begging for this new person, praying for this new person, you're going to push them back. Your energy has to be welcoming. Your energy has to be confident. Your energy has to be secure. Your energy has to be, I'm good like this, so that you're not acting as if you're expecting. When you expect from the universe, it takes longer to get here. Don't expect. Don't even worry about it. Don't keep thinking about it. That's it. It will come faster that way. I love you too, my Bobby. My brother Bobby. You are such a great guy. All right. Tammy. Tammy has a question. Tammy? Tammy, you wanted a question besides? Tammy had a question besides her reading? Because we did Tammy's mini. What's going on? Help me out, Bibi. Doing your own thing. Good. Yeah, but stop letting your mind, the universe reads your mind, so stop letting your mind worry about a partner, okay? It's going to be okay, I promise you. Okay, so she has a question. Tammy, S's current feelings for me, afraid to ask me about, you want to know his current feelings for you, and he's afraid to ask you about what? He's afraid to ask you about what? His feelings of love will never change, Tammy. No matter what's going on between the two of you, his feelings of love, commitment will never change. But Tammy, as far as his feelings, sometimes he doesn't know what to think. Sometimes he doesn't know what to make of certain things or certain maybe things that you say or even things that you don't say. He definitely wants more intimacy with you. That's number one. He definitely wants he wants more as far as the relationship goes, and he is waiting for everything to become stable, for the environment to become stable, like your bills to be stable, your job to be stable, him to have stable money coming in. He wants everything to be balanced and okay. It's like before he pops that question, before he wants to take the next step. But he feels like things have never been as good as they are between the two of you. Yes, not every moment is perfect, and yes, there might be little things here and there. But for the most part, you two respect each other's space. But at the same time, you find time to get together, to do things together. Because you allow the freedom for him to go out for a walk when he wants to, or you to do whatever, that helps to keep the balance going in your relationship. His energy is not wanting to do anything without you. It's like he finds security in you being there and being there with you. He doesn't like living separate from you. He doesn't like that at all. He's very comfortable with you. It's like, he's adapted to that. You are his better half, and he feels like you're the better half. He feels like you're very knowledgeable, very stable, and he feels like you're financially the one who can bring in a lot more income than he can. He trusts your decisions. His heart chakra is very strong for you. It's very strong for you. But he is wanting more bedroom time. Just telling you. He's wanting more to boom boom time. He does love her. Unconditionally. Yeah, more of the cookie. Mm-hmm. Chocolate chip, peanut butter, M&M, you name it. Oreos. Yep. Oh boy, Tammy. And he thinks you're sexy. And if you initiate it, he'll be like, what? You want to do what? Yeah. So you can shock him and go in your bedroom and just wait and say, Scott. Oh, Scott, could you come here for a minute? Just do that. Try that, Tammy. Just in the middle of the day out of the blue. Try that, Tammy. Go jump in the shower, come out, go in your room, get in the bed. Say, yoo-hoo, could you come here for a minute? I need your help with something. Lindsay. You got it, Tammy? That's it. He needs some attention. He'll take a back massage, too, if you feel like rubbing his back. He would love a back massage. He would love a back massage. Yeah, he's tense. Yeah, I feel like it. Like I said, there was little small things, but he's tense. Because probably I'm not a cookie for a minute. It's kind of tense. Ask him what's wrong. Ask him what you can do to help. Ask him if he wants to go outside or go somewhere or take a ride. Does he want to get out of the house? Because I feel like he feels smothered. And then tell him what you got planned. Yeah, he's definitely... Ask him if he wants a back massage, Tammy. Ask him, you know what? I know you're tense right now, even a little irritated. You want me to give you a massage? Tell him to go lay on the bed on his stomach and you'll get some oil or lotion and rub his back. Yeah, you might want to do it again. Might want to do his feet. Might want to do it again. Something. He's sitting there in a chair. Maybe ask him if you want him when he wants you to rub his feet. He definitely that will help to reduce his anxiety and stress. Yep, that'll definitely work. For men, intimacy, love, attention, making him a sandwich, making him something to eat, that will definitely get him, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I thought I lost a tooth. I was like, oh no, not another one. Shoot. Yeah, even more. Flo said, let that man munch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He does. Well, then maybe that's what he needs. Tell him you want to loosen him up, get rid of his tension. All right, Lindsay, do I have anybody else on this list, miss? Anybody else on this list? We're good? All right, then I'm jumping off of here. I got a couple more things I got to get done before my grandson comes, including a load of laundry. I got to go put that in. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. I won't be on. If I come on tonight, it'll be because Frankie went to sleep. So if he goes to sleep and falls asleep before I want to fall asleep, I'll come back on. Otherwise, tomorrow morning I'm having breakfast with my aunt, my cousin, and Frankie. And then we're swimming hopefully during the day. And then tomorrow night he'll be here. I think he'll be here. But if not, I'll make sure I'll see you guys. So I'll see you guys soon. If not tonight, then tomorrow night. But either way, I'll see you guys soon. Stay good. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all the love and support. Bobby, thank you for the donation of $22.22. Appreciate it. And have a great day.